Hi kids. Your grandpa, Edward Gunther, my father, created a whole bunch of stories about when he was little. This is one of them. It is called Bobby and the Packrat. Bobby was getting really irritated with the scratching and chewing noises in the wall of his upstairs bedroom. Tomorrow he would get the 12-gauge shotgun out and go hunting for that old rat. Ronnie assured him that it was perfectly safe to hunt in the attic because it was totally enclosed. That means there was wood everywhere. That being the case, there was no point talking to Pa about it. In other words, they didn't need to ask permission. Next afternoon, he told Ma he was going hunting in the attic, but he didn't actually get around to it until about 6 o'clock. Now, Pa often worked a 3 a.m. shift when trucks were coming in at Red's meat house. So it happened that Pa was already snoozing in bed at the time that he went up to go hunting. Bobby was loaded for bear when he stepped through the small opening into the attic apartment. It was musty and dusty in there. He saw old rat skeletons here and there in the dim light. Carefully, he walked on the 2x4 rafters, for Ronnie had told him that the ceiling was paper thin, and a body just might fall through. Bobby always took Ronnie as gospel, like that time at school when the teacher asked if anybody knew what made the wind blow. Bobby proudly answered that it was the trees waving back and forth that made the wind blow. When the teacher asked Bobby how he knew that, Bobby smugly said, "My brother Ronnie told me so." Bobby felt mighty big to know stuff like that. Anyway, Bobby quietly moved about the attic until he heard a scurrying sound. Knowing he was close, he stood waiting. Suddenly, a giant rat waddled across the floor. Bobby was a crack shot with any kind of gun, but a shotgun was too easy. He squeezed off the trigger. Unbelievably, the rat screamed. Wait, rats don't scream. That was Pa. Uh-oh. Pa was down in his bed, screaming at the top of his lungs. "I've been shot! I've been shot!" It was too late, though, for Bobby had filled Pa with buckshot. Bobby was mighty slow getting downstairs, and mostly by that time Ma had cooled Pa down considerably. It was Pa's way not to carry a grudge, but Bobby felt mighty ashamed every time he walked through the bedroom and saw the buckshot holes in the wall by Pa's bed. Pa always claimed afterward that he carried shrapnel, and Bobby was quite sure he did. A couple of days later, the phone man was out fixing the family phone. He traced the problem, fixed it, and then in bewilderment said, "If I didn't know better, I would say that line was cut in two by buckshot." Pa didn't even answer him. What was the use? I love these stories. Goodbye, kids. I miss you guys.